Hi, my name is Martin, and this is my podcast about The Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Hurston. One of the many things that I liked about the book was the writing. The writing was written as they were talking in real life, but it proved one thing differently, that it makes it difficult to understand, harder to understand, as it's not very understandable sometimes, as the way they're talking doesn't really make me understand the book. As you can see here, the author uses Jane Crawford to show the disempowerment of women from the early days until now and how they are treated differently. As we can look at one of the important quotes that show this empowerment of women was given by the caretaker, which is also the nanny, which take care of Jane Crawford, and she gave her a speech in order to take care of herself. She doesn't want her to be abused. As the quote states, "Honey, the white man is the ruler of everything. As far as I've been able to find out, maybe it's some place way off in the ocean where the black man is in power, but we don't know nothing. But what we see. So the white man throw the load and tell the nigga man to pick it up. He pick it up because he have to, but he doesn't tote it. He hand it to his woman folks. The nigga woman is the mule. The world so far as us can see." As you can see, the text we can get a lot of things from the text. As for example, how she says where the black man is in power. This is something not related to the topic we're talking about. This also shows how the black people were treated differently. Back to our topic, the first thing we can see through the text is how the caretaker is using the repetition of words. She's using emphasis in her speech in order to show the importance of this speech to Jamie, as Janie might take this speech as something she gives to her, but she wants it to take it into consideration and something that's real. And she's worried for her granddaughter's well-being, and she's talking with worry and concern. Another thing we can realize is that she's worried for her granddaughter's well-being. She's talking with worry and concern that Janie will be abused and mistreated like her mother, as Jane's mother was abused and her husband abused her, and she would end up pregnant and alone, and she would not have the support and the protection of the husband. As we can see here, the text has a lot of things we can analyze. One of the important things that we can see is how the caretaker is telling her that a woman is the mule, which she's working for someone and she's not something like an object, as this is a global issue which shows gender inequality, which is also the disempowerment of women, as this is one of the most important quotes in the book that emphasize the women disempowerment. Shows that men are in control and can do whatever they want, and how they are treated differently. As women back then were also used as an object, as people often used them as women back then used to work as prostitutes, and they were abused, and then they were pregnant, and then the husband just left them. Which the text explains how this is one of the bigger global issues worldwide, as we need to give it more attention. As this explains how the world treats men different than women. Women get less opportunities. As we can see, yes, women get less opportunities, often in political stuff. As it's also a bigger problem in third world countries. As women disempowerment is one of the bigger things in third world countries, as third world countries are less educated, they're more literate. As for example, women can't get into higher education due to the lack of education of their parents and being illiterate and uneducated, as they think women only need to learn until a certain level of education, they need to get married and stay at home. So that's my podcast, and thank you. I hope you enjoyed it.